I felt pretty good. Definitely better than last weekend. Body felt a lot looser. Just try to get ahead, try to work the count in my favor, and show strikes and see what happens. So.
What happened out there last week with the hip? What was it specifically?
It's just a hip flexor thing. I think it's been a couple weeks. It's been kind of tight, and I think last week it just acted up. It was a little cold, so that definitely didn't help. But just tightened up and did my rehab and stuff over the week, and threw a bullpen on Wednesday and felt really good. So I was confident in it tonight, and nothing to worry about.
This is the first time you've ever had anything with a hip flexor or anything?
I had something in high school, but that was my junior year of high school, so nothing really recently. But definitely something I need to work on and make sure I stay on top of, and get with our training staff and make sure to keep that under control.
Is that what they're doing? They got a plan for you?
Yep. Working on it every day and making sure I keep it loose and ready to go so I can pitch every week.
75 pitches today. How do you feel at that range? Do you feel like you start throwing more?
I felt pretty good. I mean, I personally would have liked to go on, another 10 or so, but we had a couple lefties coming up, and I know Bobby's it's really good against lefties, and obviously closed out the game for us, which is huge, and I trust Sully's decision with that, and so.
ERA is 0 through 11.1. How long can you keep that up?
We'll see. I got Maine next weekend, and go out there with the same plan and attack guys, and just see what happens. But most important thing is the team win, and the stats will come as if we keep winning. So.
How was it? I mean, it's tough to get anything going offensively, but
yeah,
a little different run for you.
Yeah. My first start we put up five, but. I kind of like it when it's close, to be honest with you. I mean, obviously it's nice having a cushion, but when it's a close ball game, you're really into it, you stay into it, and try to get the team back in the dugout as quick as you can so we can score some runs. So.
A game moving like that so quickly, is it easier for you to stay warm?
Yeah, no, that's huge, especially on a little chillier nights like tonight. We're going back and forth, and I'm out there right away, and then I'm back in, I'm out there. And obviously, it'd be nice if we had a little bit more run cushion now come throughout the season. I have full faith in our hitters, and but yeah, that does help to stay warm and stay moving. So.
What did you see on that pitch when you got an RBI double, the only run of the game?
Well, it was an 0-2 curveball, and I hadn't really seen a curveball the whole game from that pitcher, but I kind of just stayed back a little longer than I usually do, and I just kind of got lucky. Went right down the line.
Timely hit, though. What was he doing to cross you guys up a little bit? What was he doing?
The pitcher?
Yeah.
He was just locating really well, and he had a pretty good curveball. He just kept us off balance. Our hitters were putting good swings on it. It just wasn't going in our favor most of the time.
Seems you guys have trouble hitting maybe guys to throw a little bit softer. Is that something just staying back that you guys are struggling with this year?
I just think we're used to facing like one of the best pitching staffs in the country. The whole fall, we faced them, whole spring, the beginning of spring. So I just think it's new, but our hitters are really good, so I have complete confidence in them that if we face a slow thrower tomorrow, I think we'll do well again.
Mr. 300.
A lot of that credit goes to Brad and Craig and everybody involved. I mean, obviously it's a nice milestone, but our main focus is helping our players get better from day to day, and looking forward to tomorrow's ball game. But I thought Logan pitched well tonight. I think missing last week's start probably didn't help with his command. I thought his command was good tonight. I certainly think that as he goes on and moves on, his command is going to get better. I thought Bobby came in and did a heck of a job. Obviously, offensively tonight, we didn't swing the bats particularly well, especially at offensive counts. But credit Stony Brook, they played well. I knew that they were going to come in here and be scrappy and give us, all we can handle. So credit them, and they've got a lot of players back from last year's team. I believe they won 35 games or so last year, and they fielded 983 as a team, which is unheard of. They've got a nice balance in their lineup with righty lefties, and there are three-hole hitters, a switch hitter, and their pitchers throw strikes. You saw that tonight, and they've got two really quality left-handers that they're going to throw tomorrow and Sunday. So I knew that this was going to be a really good weekend for us, and we've obviously got a lot of things we need to work on. But obviously, it was nice to get the win tonight and play really, really good defense. Offensively, as far as Stony Brook's concerned, a little bit surprised when we first started the game. We didn't know they were going to come out swinging the bat as early as they did in the count, and leadoff guy gets one down the left field corner, and next thing you know, the two-hole guys swing the bat early in the count, and I thought Logan made a really nice play. And looking back, you didn't know that was going to be that important of a play, but the way the game ended up being a one-run game, that was a nice play by him, and he didn't panic, and then obviously we doubled up, the guy at second there on the line drive. So overall, it was a nice win for us. There's a lot of positives, but obviously we've got some things we got to improve on as we move forward.
JJ's hit to get that RBI double. Just what did you think? Just him being able to get that one run.
Well, once again, it's another two-strike RBI. He's been getting a lot of hits with 2 strikes and cutting down his swing and making hard contact. So, and I think that's a mark of a really good hitter, especially being as young as he is. And obviously Bader at first, the way he can run, and obviously Harrison had a great day to play 3 hits. So, I just think it was one of those nights too. I thought Stony Brook's starter did a really nice job of locating. He did not miss many spots, and it's a chilly night. So, hopefully when this thing warms up a little bit, the bats will get going a little bit more.
Seems like the hitters have trouble with guys that throw a little bit softer. Do you think that's maybe a product of being early in the season and having faced your staff all fall?
Yeah, I do. I mean, when you scrimmage against yourselves and you can't play any outside competition, I mean, you're facing the same guys over and over and over. Your eyes kind of get adjusted to the guys that they're facing, and we just some of the guys that we've been playing against, we just have not been able to simulate that in a game. That's certainly not an excuse, but it is reality. I mean, it is.
9 left on base, is that just something you want to, and missing out on a couple opportunities, is that something you want to try to figure out moving forward?
Well, I just thought we hit too many balls in the air. We had the runner at third with less than 2, and he had a ground ball to third, and then the next hitter hit the ball in the air. I mean, it needed to be reversed. We need to hit the ball in the air, to get the run in, because they brought the infield in. And obviously we had a really good opportunity to score a run there in the 9th with first and second, nobody out. And obviously it's not ideal to bunt JJ there because he's a middle order guy. But the fact of the matter is, every game is different, and I just felt like, a 2-run lead going into the 9th was going to be enough cushion. You just had a feel that it was that type of night. And there's other times where you have a feel that 2 runs are, might not be enough with 3 or 6 outs to go. I mean, but obviously we had some opportunities to do some other things tonight. But I just think we hit too many balls in the air, with runners in scoring position.
Any thought to bring Taylor in the 9th, or are you riding out with Bobby there?
No, yeah, there was thought. But the leadoff guy was left-handed. The 2-hole guy was, obviously right-handed. We felt like the third hitter was at least in BP. I don't know a lot, but he looked like a more comfortable left-handed hitter. And then there was a lefty after him. So it was just one of those deals that Bobby was throwing the ball good, and let's not overthink it. And obviously Taylor will get a chance to get in there tomorrow.